Okay guys, just real quick, I am going to go over how to install WordPress. So you're going to go to the WordPress download page. Just Google WordPress download. Go ahead and select download WordPress. Save file. Okay, that's done. We're going to click out of here. I have to get it from my downloads folder. Might be on a different place in your computer, depends. Okay, I'm going to extract that. We'll just drag it out here. Okay, now while we still have this open, we'll just make sure, okay, that's perfect. Okay, now we'll go ahead, and you might be using FileZilla or some other FTP client, but I just use Windows Explorer. Select, enter in the FTP address of your website, which is ftp:// your domain. And it's going to boot us out. Okay, so we'll say log in as, and then we'll go to our www folder. That's where all of our web documents are usually stored. I already have an installation of WordPress in here, but we'll go ahead and I'll upload this WordPress installation to the server. So it's going to take a little while, but in the meantime, while that's doing that, we want to take this this file out of here that says wp config sample, and we're going to take that out and change the name to wp config. Get rid of the sample part. Then we're going to open up our control panel. If you have, well, this is the way to do it with cPanel hosting. So you just enter your domain, /cpanel, and it's going to ask you for a password, username and password. Okay, beautiful. So what we want to do now is we want to create a table for this, or a database for this install. So that's really easy to do in the control panel. We just go to the MySQL database wizard. We say create new database, and we'll call it WP test install. Go to the next step, we'll create a username, test user, and a password, or whatever you want. Okay. Oops. Okay. So now this is going to be your information. I usually come over here and open up a new notepad document. Just copy this information. Okay. I'll minimize that a little bit. Doesn't need to be huge. Okay, now that that's done, we can go ahead and click, and we want to select all privileges, that this admin user will have all privileges. Okay. And then we'll go back over here. We'll open up our WP config file with Notepad. Okay, and now we have all this great information that we just got. We've already created that database on our server, and once we put the correct information in here in the config file, it'll populate the tables in the database. So I'm just going to copy it from here. So username here, and database is going to be here. Make sure it has this prefix before whatever it is for your server. And then we'll enter our password here. Oops. Make sure you've got the case right. Okay, and usually you'll leave this as a local host. And then we'll just save that by hitting Control S. We'll close out of there. And we'll close out of there. Okay, now we're still waiting for that install to happen. Okay, then we're just going to navigate to the location of our directory. And it's automatically going to pop to the install.php screen, and we'll give it our title. Sorry, I'm nitpicking here. And we give it our email test@test.com. Allow your blog to appear in search engines like Google and Technorati. Yes. Okay, now it's going to pop up a password. Okay, go ahead and copy this. Username is admin. Okay, and then we'll go to WordPress and we'll enter that information. We will log in, and the first thing we'll do every time is change this. Yes, take me to my profile page. So we'll give this a password that we know and understand. New password, pass. So now I know that my WordPress install is set to my password. If you want to add a user, you can just go to users, add new, and enter your information here. And that's it in a jiffy. That's how to install WordPress. And let's go ahead and take a look at that, how it looks. So, won't look like much. In the next lesson, I'll show you how to change themes and add plugins. Until then, have fun.